Woo. I don't even know where to start talking it. It's been a little bit over a month. I know ain't nobody heard from me. I've been getting emails. Where you at, Mississippi Survivor? Where are you? I ain't went nowhere. I tell you, when I disappear, there's a reason for me disappearing, and I just have a lot. I got a lot going on. It's been so much going on, and this last month it's been unparalleled. It's just unreal. I mean, I got enough content in my head right now to talk for a week, but of course I'm going to have to break all this up. It's been a lot. Career changing, looking into getting some land, get out this city. I done heard some more disturbing news. What in the world? See, they don't even want me to keep it 100. I see this now. They don't want me to keep it 100. They're trying to shut off on me. But that's all right. I'm going to press the button. We still going to keep it 100 up in here. It's all good. We still going to keep it 100. Anyway, back to that disturbing news. I don't know. This a freestyle night. This is y'all thought I was gone, but I ain't went nowhere. But it's a little freestyle. I'm freestyling. I'm over here. I'm over there right now because it's so much in my head. I got a lot of items that we gotta do reviews on that I haven't done reviews on. Freaking Vever, man, they becoming my favorite person. Because I mean, everything I'm looking for, I say, oh, Vever. I'm like, really? Okay, cool. But the thing I hear, it's a pretty reliable source. They said that they gonna cut food stamps off. What? You gonna cut off food stamps? You gonna cut off food stamps in Mississippi? Wherever you say you're gonna, all the places. I don't know how widespread, but that's what they're trying to do. It's supposed to force people to get a job and not be on. You're going to force them to get a job by cutting off food stamps. Let me see how that's going to work. I won't. First off, if you cut off food stamps, let's talk about Mississippi. I don't know how all the other states work, but let's talk about Mississippi. If you cut off food stamps in Mississippi, where I stay at, they gonna tear this mud up. You hear me? Do you know how many people is on food stamps? We might well get ready to go get another town. They gonna tear this mud to pieces. Do you remember some years ago, or one of the videos I talked to you guys and I told y'all they had cut food stamps off for about 2 hours and everybody was panicking. Folks all on the news crying. I don't know what I'm going to do. I only had $1,800. First off, how in Sam Cooke did you get $1,800 in food stamps? I didn't even know they go that high. How you do that? Secondly, I just can't get over that $1,800 in food stamps. You must have a lot of kids, or they donating food stamps, or you saving food stamps. I didn't even know it got that high. Real talk. It's crazy. I don't understand that. But to say that you're going to cut off food stamps in Mississippi, you might as well be saying that we're going to take one of each of your children, your youngest kids, away from you. Man, they ain't finna go for that. They ain't going for that. That's not going to work. You might well go and get you the National Guard and come on, bring them on down here to Mississippi and line them up around all the grocery stores, especially Walmart, because we ain't going to have no Walmart. If you cut them food stamps off, we ain't going to have no Walmart, because they're going to tear that mud down. I'm just telling you. That's what they're going to do. I think it's a terrible idea to do. It's stupid. And yes, I did research it quite a bit before I even said anything because I couldn't believe it. I thought they was tripping. I said, man, y'all got to be lying to me. What is it, June? Somewhere around up in there. They said was the last month. Dude, I just can't wait till that time prevail because I really would love to see them try that. Y'all excuse me. This doggone lighting system situation. I don't know why it's doing this, but let's see can we get something going on here. I don't understand it. Why it's shutting off on me like this? I'm still gonna talk. I don't care how many times shut off. Shut up all you want to. I'm gonna press power. I press power the whole video. Yeah, but like I said, that was a crazy thing. I got 2 nice products that I'll be introducing you guys. I got more, but 2 particular ones I do want to talk about that I do want to introduce. I would introduce one of them now, but nah, this is pretty much me talking to you guys. This right here just pretty much an introduction for me just talking to you guys and getting back in the swing of things because I've been working so much. And I'm like, dude, I said, okay, every day I said, I'm going to do a video today. I'm going to do a video today. I'm going to do a video today. I just want to do it. I just wasn't doing it. So I said, the only way I'm going to do these videos like I'm supposed to do them is put this mud on the kitchen table. And every day when I see it and I sit down, put the phone in and then start videoing. That one way, that'll make me video. Another thing I'm looking for is one for the car. Since I'm in there so freaking much moving around, it'd be nice to have one attached in the car. Like just hit it and just video while I'm in the car. Cause I spend a lot of time in there as well. So it'd be good to have that. Did a big career change. Actually into the field that I'm in, which is IT tech work. I'm back into that field full time. I know what I was gonna say. When this happened, I was intending to at the time that this happened, I was intending to put out a video, but I didn't. The devastation with Rolling Fork and Star City, man, it was horrific, dude. And to actually see that, see that in person, dude, that ain't nothing like watching this on TV. To go see this in person, it is. I'm talking about they were still digging up debris and finding people, and oh my God, man, it was a teetotal mess, man. But to see so many people that survived and their stories and how they survived, I was like, wow. I'm talking about God, man. I'm talking about one guy, he said he jumped through his window. The tornado was there. He jumped through his window. It blew the windows in his house out. He jumped through the window. That's the only thing that saved him. And I said one couple said they picked them up in the tub. They was in the tub, picked them up. The tornado picked them up in the tub and placed them in a different place. I said, man, say God meant for you to be here for sure. So just so they can tell you that they're just displaying and show you the power of God, displaying His power. Because I mean, a lot of people, I mean, it's easy. People don't understand. A lot of people don't understand because God could easily just say, boom. He ain't even got to say nothing. Just snap his fingers, and the whole earth, world, everything is gone. That's simple. But he don't do that. He don't do it like that. I mean, he can, but he don't. He do things to show you, I'm here. This is me. This is my power. I'll show you how powerful I really am. I can show you. I can show you, and then I can show you my love at the same time. When you get through, I still can show you my love because I could have took these everybody. Man, the way Rolling Fork look, man, I didn't look like nobody survived. But it's so many people survived. Rolling Fork was completely through. You hear me? But so many people survived. And I mean, I thank God for them. I have family members and stuff that supposed to, cousins and stuff that be down that way all the time. So I was checking on them, make sure they was all right or whatever. Just so happened they didn't go. And the funny thing was when this storm happened that completely devastated them, I was actually on the road that way. I was in Yazoo. And my parents was on the phone. They was like, hey, you need to come home. And I was like, nah, ain't nothing. I said, it's cool. I said, I'm here now. I said, I don't see no rain, no nothing, blah, blah, blah. Man, I got home and then later I started hearing all this rumbling and going on. And then next day I woke up and they was like, man, they wiped Rolling Fork off the map. And I'm like, oh my God. And then, like Star City, I passed through Star City a lot. Matter of fact, I passed through there today. Star City still, they were trying to recover themselves, man. They tore down a lot of houses. I mean, 18-wheelers and flipped over this way and that way. I don't understand why this thing is doing what it's doing. I really don't know. All I know is it's irritating me. Yeah, but I don't understand it. I mean, that's it. It's been a real mess. I still don't understand why this thing doing what it's doing, but I know what I will do. I'm just gonna bear with it for right now. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna turn on the extra light. Give me 1 second. Be right back. There we go. I'm gonna unplug this out of here and plug it up into something different. See, that's what I was thinking. Alright, let's get this back on. I got this little issue here. Saw this right out. There you go. Yeah, I was trying to get rid of that little problem I was having. Okay, anyway. I'm having got a little error on my Go Power Plus. I've been working on a lot of, well, anyway, like I said, it was a lot of devastation with them, man. My heart go out to everyone that, all the families, man, and all they're going through, and a lot of them lost family members, and some of them just came out with their whole family good to go. And, you know what I mean? That's just, man, you gotta definitely thank God for that. If you see what I saw, all that is just straight miracle. every piece of it. Trust me. So let's pray that, man, they get everything back together, man, get their lives back on track. I've never said it's gonna be exactly the same. They lost a lot of people, lost everything, and they trying to find a lot of things, find stuff or whatever, to salvage whatever they had left over. So I know it can be devastating, just the fear, the sheer magnitude and power of that thing, of that tornado, just to be in it. And it's so funny how it just skipped over all types of towns, and it just went through one town, through one, like Star City. I'm tripping. It went through Star City, like one. Look, it's like, hey, I'm going through this town. That's it. Cut right through that one little path, and it was like a house that wasn't even touched. Like, I'm gonna go around you, and I'm gonna tear all this other stuff up. And I'm like, wow. So the people that left, that made it, man, man, blessings to you, man. I'm glad you made it. People that didn't make it, no, man, my condolences to the families, of the people that didn't make it. But hope it had the business straight with God before they left. So I'm gonna leave that step, because that's a hard little pill, and it's so close. It's a lesson, because it's so close to here. It's so close to home. It's a lesson, man. That's around the corner. It could have easily been over here, and we'd have been dealing with the same thing that they dealing with. Would it have been worse on us on this end, because the levee right there, we could have got destroyed out and flooded at the same time, you know? And folks were like, oh, the levee saved us. Man, shut up. Ain't no levee saved you. The one thing about me that you gonna know is I'm gonna tell it right the way it is. I'm gonna be straight up. The levee ain't saved jack. God saved you. That was God's grace and His mercy, and the reason why your butt ain't blowed away now. So let's just keep that 100. Whoever else got some other different religious belief, keep your comment to yourself, because I don't care to hear it. That's my belief. This is my channel. So I mean, if you got something else to say, I don't really care. But that's how I feel about that. But anyway, I'm moving on down the line here. Yeah, like I said, I've been gone for a minute. I picked up, learned quite a bit. I did a lot of research, learned quite a bit. But what I do know is I do not want to stay in the city any longer. I don't want to be here. I want to be in the country somewhere with some land, growing my own food, so I can know what I'm eating. I'm not going to call no names, but anytime you put a burger in the trunk for 10 years and you take it out and it ain't even molded and look the same way it did when you closed the trunk 10 years ago, something is wrong with that picture. I'm not going to call no names. Anytime you put some French fries in the closet for 40 days and take it out and you ain't got no mold on it, something is wrong. I think if a lot of y'all take the time and actually do some research and look at how, just do me that favor. Just look at some stuff and just see how it's actually being made. And it's amazing how people could feed you garbage and put it on TV. And nobody does absolutely nothing. Nobody do nothing about it. No authority, no nothing. That mess be on TV. Now, now undercover you do that. I can see, and then put you find a secret tape in the closet, 8-track or something like that, back there by the VHXs and something like that. You had to go find it in the secret place. No, this is on TV. It's amazing. And a lot of this stuff that these folks are doing, man, it's on TV and we won't even go look. You know why we ain't looking? We don't look. Because we looking at Love and Whoever Pop. That's why. That's why we don't know. Because we are distracted with that foolishness, distracted with the cell phone, distracted with all the BS, the everyday life BS that's going on, that people just not paying attention to what these folks is doing behind the veil. Like I keep saying all the time. It don't make no sense to me. Please go research how some of your food is made. Please. Go look at ribs. See how some of this stuff is made. Go look at Roman noodles. See how some of this stuff is made. Seriously. I bet you stop eating it. Unless you was dying, of course. Because if I'm dying, and that's all I gotta eat, I don't care if they made it out of gorilla lips. I'm finna eat it. No, I ain't gotta see it. I'm just saying. But that ain't the case. So you got free will to stop that and actually grow your own food, you know. So why not just do that? Can't nobody stop you from doing it. Just grow your own food, raise your own produce, meat, slaughter your own stuff, cook it. You know it's fresh, it's clean, it ain't full of chemicals and hazardous materials and I had to stop for a minute because it's disappointing to me because I feel like people just won't listen. You know what I feel like I am? I feel like I am entertainment. And that's it. I feel like I'm entertainment. And that's all. Because they hear it. That sounds good, Mississippi Survivor. But I'm not finna do nothing you said. I'm not listening. But you know what's even funnier than that? Is when something happens, then you want to go back in the archives and find Mississippi Survivor and see what happened. And see can you get the information you need or how to make this or put this together so you can survive. And it's going to be too late. You know why? Because it ain't going to be there. You know, the first thing they're going to get rid of is YouTube. They're going to get rid of the internet, communication, that stuff gone. Which brings me back to that. Let's talk about that. The title of this video is Don't Panic. Why? A couple of weeks ago, I don't know how widespread this was, but a couple of weeks ago, all internet went down. I don't care who you was, Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, everybody went down at the same time. It went on the internet nowhere. Oh my God, the people that were panicking was a trip to me. And of course I took advantage of that whole situation because I thought it was funny. So when I saw people, I said, yeah, man, they said the internet's going to be out for 3 weeks. It's going to be out 3 weeks, man. I'm telling you, man, they just told me 3 weeks. Boy, you should see. I can't deal with this. I got stuff to do. Yeah, you got stuff to do. It just ain't on the internet. 3 weeks. Man, if that don't teach you something, People like, well, I'm going to get this carrier, and I got this carrier, and that carrier is my carrier, and this carrier is better than this carrier. Man, shut up. All them carriers the same. All this stuff coming off of a towel. It's all the same. All it is towels and people with different names. It's just like shoes. It's like beans. Do you think the beans at the K store, green beans, is different than the green beans at the W store? I'll wait. No. It's the same beans. I don't care how pretty they make them beans look on the outside they can. Fresh French's cut beans. First of all, what is a French cut? I'll wait on it. Fresh cut beans and whole cut beans with extra sweet corn. Man, get out of here. That is regular corn with some sugar on it. It ain't no different, dude. It's the same corn that's at the W store, at the K store. It's the same. Let these people fool you, man. It's all the same. We shop with our eyes, and I mean literally. That's how we shop. They know, don't you know they sit at a table and they figure out what design would be the most appealing to your eye. So when it catch your eye, the first thing you say, and I ain't lying. First thing you say, man, that's a neat looking bag right there, man. That look good. Man, go and get 4, 5 of them out. We're going to try them out. And when you eat them, they be just like the beans that was at the store. It's the same thing. It's appealing. Presentation is everything. But again, they turned the internet off. And these folks panicked, my God. I was so tickled. I really didn't care. Because I had already prepared myself for it. That's why I back up everything on hard drives. I built a server. For the ones that missed it, I built a server. So I really didn't care. You know what I'm saying? If I want to get in contact with my parents, just walk down the street. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It would have been nice to have a shortwave radio. Of course, you got to get amateur license, handheld radio, amateur license. You got to get that stuff, but I'm working on that too, by the way. But I just felt like the whole city was put on a timeout. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so happy to see this. Because even the children have phones glued to their face. I'm like, when I was a child, my mom made us get up and get out the house early in the morning. We go play at the basketball court, at the park, all these different places. Then we did. Then we come back home. You know what I'm saying? We got plenty of exercise. Man, obesity is at a ridiculous state right now because kids won't exercise anymore. All they want to do is sit in the house, play games, eat Pop-Tarts, and get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. At the park, fat boys are back. That's what they want to do. Don't nobody want to exercise no more. They want to go outside and play. Simple something to help your heart. Cardiovascular. To help your heart. Cardio. Simple stuff. That's why we were skinny back in the day. Because all we did was run and play ball all day long. Not this generation. They said how to play games all day. Man, they can't wait till we get on the warrior head, goat, monkey, gorilla, zoo, slasher champion man. I'm like, who is that? See, you get on there and you make up your own entire man and you build them from scratch and... Do you get any money for this? No, man, we don't get any money for it, man. But we have a heck of a good time. We can get people all over the world, and we play against them with the man that we built and slash them people. That's what's wrong with us now. Put the game down. Let me tell you something. I went walking. I went walking. And I left my phone in the car. Everything. I would have left the keys in there if I could get back in there without them. I left everything and walked. You know what I mean? For the people that are familiar with this area, they know the levee. And the levee go way round. Way around there. So I ain't go way around there, but I walked a long ways down the joke. I did about 3 miles into it. Because you know you got to turn around, come back. That's 3 miles back. That's 6. And then I walked around the whole town, all down Main, Washington, all that right there. That's another mile and something right there. So I did a lot of miles. But it's so peaceful to get out and just walk and get out of it felt like I disconnected myself from the world and all the BS. I disconnected myself. I won't worry about no work. I won't worry about who gonna call me and I gotta answer the phone, or who gonna act a fool because I didn't answer the phone. I ain't had to worry about nothing that I didn't care. You know, I just want to disconnect, enjoy the nice air. It was a beautiful day. I just want to enjoy the day, enjoy myself, and just relax. And I did that, and it felt so good. And I slept so good when I got home. It regulates you too as well. If people don't know what I'm talking about, it makes you go to the bathroom. It starts your whatever that's not pumping, it gets it to pumping. So the metabolism and get that joker back to working. So you start going back to the bathroom on regular. Yeah. So that way you don't have a bunch of buildup on you. But it's a lot going on today, and a lot of people just don't see it, or they see it and they don't care. One of the two. You know what I mean? And I think, again, and I keep saying, I'm going to say the same thing. People need to wake up, pay attention to what's going on, and do something about it. But if you're not going to do anything about it, don't complain about it. Let me give you a good example. Oh, Trump this and blah, 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 and Biden this. Y'all complain about who there, who in office, who, rah, 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 rah. But what you going to do about it? What are you planning to do about it to stop it? What is your contribution to stop it? Well, every time I go to the supermarket, it's always newspaper and trash all on the floor right there, and I'm tired of stepping over there. What you going to do about it? Do you realize your complaining is not going to fix the issue? So what do? Stop going to the store, or bend over and pick up the paper and put it in the trash so you don't have to see it or step on it every day, as you so eloquently put it. Right now, we got a lot of people that complain, but we don't have enough people to take action. If you're going to complain about something, get that out of your system. And once you get it out of your system, figure out what can you do to make the situation better. Otherwise, shut up. If you're not going to do something to make the situation better, shut up. If all you're going to do is whine and cry about it and don't take any actions, shut up. Because it's going to stay the same way unless you do something about it. It won't change just because you whining and crying like a little 2-year-old kid. You got to stop that, put your big boy drawers on, big girl panties, whatever you want to call them, and do something about it. You want to change? Start making a change. What's your contribution to make a change? Me, the reason why I ain't complaining about the presidents, because I ain't voting for none of them. I really don't care. vote for so-and-so. Man, let me tell you one thing. You can believe it if you want to. Whoever they want in their office, that's who's going to be in it. This whole thing is rigged. It's a mess. Who they want, they're going to be it. Your vote means jack. Ooh, I'm finna ruffle a lot of feathers this evening. Your vote don't mean too much nothing. My vote does count. Yep. Until you get ready to get in the office. Yeah. They gonna count your vote up. Yep. But whoever they want in there, they had already set it up who they want in there in the first place. That's the same thing like they tried to say, what they said, they rigged up all the elections and they was taking votes from here, and every year something is wrong with the votes. Especially the freaking electoral votes, the one that count the most. Something is always wrong with these votes every year. Somebody didn't get some votes. Somebody stole some votes. Some votes weren't counted. We need to go back and re-vote again, knowing good and well the same 200,000 people that went out and voted, them same 200,000 ain't gonna come back the second time. It's gonna be 75,000 instead of 200,000. It's a bunch of BS. They ain't gonna do it. It's all a joke. They gonna put who in there they want to put in there, and the people you put in there, then you get mad about who you put in there because they ain't even doing right. Or you wait they get in there and they such a great speaker, then you find out they were full of it once they get in there a year down the line and ain't did nothing. And some of the people that you didn't want in there doing better than the person that you did want in there. Dude, it's a mess. Don't you see how ridiculous and all the foolishness that's going on, how big of a mess it is? Don't you see it? It's ridiculous. So look, if one person agree with me and like, hey, look, let's get out here, let's buy some land together. And let's start our homestead out here and spread from there. Anybody want to join? We try to help find some land, put together and start buying all this. From this end all the way to this end, just buy it all. And believe me, you only need 1 acre apiece. 1. You don't need 3, you need 1. Believe me, 2 acres, folks don't even know how big an acre really is. An acre is a lot. For one person to be taken care of, that's a lot. And you talking about 2. Man, you need a bush hog. 2 acres of land, that's a lot. To me, that's a lot. Because I see how big an acre is. I looked for some land today. I've been looking for quite some time. Eventually, I'll find something. I'm going to find something eventually. You'll know. Because I'm going to walk the land and have a video. Welcome to Mississippi Survival Land. Just like they got, what it was, Fantasy Island. Welcome to Mississippi Survival Land. They're going to pass by the plane, Michael. I'm ready to get up to your place, Michael. The plane. Ready to roll. I am ready to get out of here, though, seriously. Ready to make a move, get on out of here, and go to somewhere else. Because I said, hey, let me ask and see how much it would be if I just bought this house. The number that was given to me was so outrageous until I didn't even respond back to the person. If you know my demographics and where I stay and from the different areas and how the price ranges are, and I gave you the price that was given to me, you would be hysterical. up here. Trust me. It was so ridiculous I didn't even respond. I'm like, okay, whatever. That just let me all the more know that it's time for me to go. Which I'm fine with. I'm very fine with that. I got 2 great products I definitely want to introduce you to, and all of a sudden my Go Power Plus decided to want to act up tonight. It's shutting off. It's giving me a freaking E4 code. I'm probably gonna tear it down and see what's going on with it, because that unit started me with all of my power stations. I do have a new power station I'm gonna be showing you guys. No, it's not from Weber. But I will be sure to tell you. And let me tell you, I'm going to do a recap on my Weber distiller. I've been using this thing every day like a well-oiled machine. That boy has not missed a beat. It's leaving all that nasty filth and dirt and grime in the bottom. Of course, I told y'all to add extra water. So when it's done filling that glass, when it stops, you still got water in the bottom of that unit. And the reason being is because when you let it go all the way dry, it dries into the unit, which makes it hard to clean, which a lot of people want to use the chemical. I don't know what's in the chemical. I don't know what's in this little crystal. I know what it says on the bottle. Well, that's what it is, Mr. Survivor. No, that don't mean jack, because they got organic on 50,000 boxes at the store, and ain't none of that junk organic. Organic sales. That's why I say organic, because it sells. Okay. Do you even know what organic means? What's that? Organic is very simple. Organic means I grew this the original way it was supposed to be grown. I didn't put no chemicals on it. I didn't do nothing to it. I planted it. It grew just the way it's supposed to. I put in the bag organic. That means it's original, real, no pesticide, blah, 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 blah. And again, how do you know that? Just because it's on the bag, it say organic? What's stopping them from getting 30,000 infected pieces of celery and putting it in that same organic bag? How about the food grade bucket? That's not food grade. Just because it says food grade. So I'm going to say again, organic sales. If you don't believe me, go to the store and you'll see. You can get regular celery, a big bushel, 99 cents. Put organic on the bag, $4. Organic sales. And what's going to be pushed the most? What sales? It's going to be at the front counters. When you go to the gas station, people honestly believe gas is what's keeping the store open. No, it's not. That is not where they make all their money. They probably barely even making the money off the gas. Because you got to buy it, first of all. So how much profit are you really making? You know what they make their money off of? Everything you see in the front of that store, from when you walking there till you get to the counter, that's tempting you all the way in and all the way out. Candy, potato chips, candy bars, cookies, drinks, alcohol. That's what's keeping the store open. Not to mention, now they've added a kitchen with chicken, naked bones, hot wings, and what have you. That's what keeps the store open. Not the gas. Gas is just an accessory. It's an accessory. That's all it is. So again, we need to grow your own food. Start somewhere. Grow in the house if necessary. In the house if necessary. Grow in the house if necessary. Basil, green onions, celery's in there. I also have Russian kale. People don't know what the flip dip that is, but I'll plant anything to see what it is and what it do. It tastes good. Russian kale on the back. Also have the red lettuce, the different color lettuce. I can't call the name of it right off the top of my head, but that is all the things that are growing in the house, and they are growing very well. No, I do not have to get a special grow light in order to make them grow. It's a regular LED light that I got off the shelf for $10. I bought 2 for $20. That rack that is on is an old basketball shooting net that I tore down, and I redesigned it to strap the lights to it and put the plants on it, and voila, look at them grow. Very simple on the countertop. So please don't give me the baloney about I have nowhere to grow, because that, my friend, is on the countertop. Did you notice that it's in a foil pan and one other small balcony type pan? Did you notice that? And I put all that together for the low price of nothing. So if I can grow, you can grow. There's no such thing as you don't have room. You can grow anywhere, and I advise you to get to growing. Please don't wait till the last minute and things crumble under your feet, and then you're looking on the show like, hey, can I get this? You need to grow. You need to be storing seeds back. Just get you some seeds. I don't be looking at all that mess on the seed packet and talking about, what is it? GMO, GMO, GMORO, GOMTO. Man, get out of here. Man, just get the seeds and start growing you something. If it produces more seeds, there it is. Do what you got to do and save those seeds. Start saving the seeds that you're producing. And when your stuff go to, when it goes to a bolt and seed, man, get all that. Clip them pieces off and save them. Let them dry out and plant them. And understand, if for the people that don't know, understand, learn what a perennial plant is. Understand what that is. That's a plant that will keep coming back every stinking year if you don't pull it up from its roots because you thought it was dead. It will come back every year. Peppermint. Let it die. It's going to come back next year. But this time, harvest it. I am very guilty. I need to harvest my plants. I need to harvest it so it'll keep growing instead of letting it die off. I can keep harvesting it. I should have harvested these freaking plants over here at least 10 times by now, but I didn't. So I'm going to start harvesting it, freezing it, harvesting it, freezing it, and I'm going to see how much harvest I can get. I haven't harvested off of it, but once I ate it. Sorry. It was good. I was hungry. But I'm going to see how much I can harvest off of this little section of food. You can see it. You can see how tall the food is. All the way up to it's going to grow as long as that light there, and it's going to keep growing up tall. So I'm going to see how much I can harvest just off of that little bit, because I really want to make some people feel terrible that keep saying that they ain't got no room to grow. I want them looking like, oh my God, he did not harvest that much off of that. He couldn't have, Houston. Yes, he did. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start harvesting off of this starting tomorrow. And every time it grow back, I'm going to harvest again and harvest again and harvest again. And I really want you guys to see how much you can get off of just, and this stuff right here grows pretty quick. So I want you to see how such a small space could give you so much food. That's what I want you to see. Maybe some people will stop making excuses and actually go do something about it, because it pretty much takes care of itself. If you get the pot that got the drip where the water drains out into the bottom, and then you know the plants, if you got roots, it's gonna follow the water anyway. And you just let it stay there for about a week or so, and it'll drain that pan out. Then you feel like you put your hand down in the dirt and see if that dirt dry or damp. If it's dry, then you know it's time to add some more water. Plants will take care of themselves if you just give the proper water. I don't put regular tap water in my plants, even though it's dirt, because the dirt is a filtration. It will filter it. And by the time we make it to the actual roots, the water will be fairly clean, I would say. But I put distilled water in either distilled water or outside water, because I got a bucket outside that I use to, I got a bucket outside that I use to catch distilled water. No, I'm sorry, not distilled water, but rainwater. Rainwater. Well, it's just like distilled, because the rainwater, when it comes down, is already clean. Already tested in the sea. But, I mean, I still would do some further testing to make sure there's nothing in it that I don't know about. So, I would like to run that test at the actual water department, which I've done before, and I drank it, and it was good. If you live close to a plant with a lot of pollution, don't do it. You better make sure you treat that water. It won't be good for you. You ever heard of goat, monkey, gorilla lip? Yeah, that's what you're going to have if you drink it right beside the factory. Goat, monkey, gorilla lip. Woo! I took it myself. That's another reason I want to go to the country. Man, you hear these people be talking all night. I'm like, do they go to sleep? I don't think so. Well, I mean, hey, I guess they're enjoying this. It's cool. Want to say hello to my friend, Miss Danye. I know you ain't seen me in a minute. You're like, there you go. Back in effect, like Rex in effect. I got a lot of stuff that's going to be a lot of content come behind this, since I forced myself to put this tabletop ring. So that way, when I come in, I sit down, I can get straight to video on, because I be having stuff to say right then and there that I don't get a chance to say, because after I get through doing what I'm doing, I'm like, man, I'm not about to set up no ring and do no video. So I'm forcing myself to continue my content by doing it this way. And I've seen some very interesting products, some more products that I am going to purchase myself, and 2 particular pieces of product that I want to show, one being a power station. Matter of fact, I'm going to talk about it anyway. I'll show it to y'all tomorrow, but I'm going to talk about it right now. For the people that's worried more about having solar and extra backup power in their houses, let me be clear with you right now. This is right now, as you get this recording, when you get to this point, as of now, Walmart has the Juice portable power station with Bluetooth speaker on it, weather radio is on it. It has the outlets for your outlet plugs to plug things in. It has a USB. It has 2 different types of flashlights, and they are both bright. Has quite a bit of stuff on that thing. It has the LED display. You can charge while you're charging, and you can do pass-through charging on this device. And ladies and gentlemen, it was $199. That's pretty good. Compare that to the Jackery price. And I'm going to do better than that. It is $99 right now at Walmart. I'm going to say it again. 200 watt plus power station for $99. Guys, come on. Everybody should be trying to get that mug. $99, you can take that right on home. If something happens, you got you some light, you got some backup to charge your phones, different things like that. Then you can even you can plug your own light up. The light hook is into it. If you want to use the light on it, you can use the light on it because it has 2 big lights already on it. Oh, and you can hook solar to it. Solar panels you can hook to it. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it has SBC. Yeah, SBC ports. I think it had those USB-C ports. It has that on there as well. So you are getting a deal. You understand? You're getting a deal. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, you getting a deal if you get that. I guarantee you. You won't regret it. Call Big V. No, I'm just playing. That was a commercial on the radio. He's nothing but love. Big V. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. I do. People around here, if they see this video, they know what I'm talking about. They're going to be tickled. We got the new season. We got the new gear. We got nothing but love for you. Come on down to the Source and Envy. Oh, man, I tell you. Folks get silly when they get sleepy. I'm a little sleepy. I say a little tired, but not so much that sleepy. But it's all good though. But you know, I love what I do. I love to be able to have the platform to be able to try to educate or try to tell people about things they don't know or help them however I can. Any way I can get us to unite would be a plus for me. Any way I get us unite is good. I mean, longer than nothing illegal. I mean, because we really need to do better, you know. And I do think more of us need to start buying land. You got to think, people. You got to think, because a lot of us critics suck. We ain't got no good credit. So if we've been buying land, you got all this land and it's paid off, and you go to the bank and you need a loan, you got some collateral to work with. You got collateral to work with. I ain't telling you to do that, but I'm just saying, you got something to work with. And another thing, stop putting all your money in the bank. Please stop that. Don't you know the bank will collapse out on you anytime they get ready? Oh, yeah. I do this too, but I'm going to tell you, this is, okay, online banking is not online banking. Those are not banks, okay? What are you talking about, Mississippi Survivor? They're not banks, people. Please do some research. I'm not going to go all into that with you, but just do some research. They're not banks. It's not. And a lot of them, if they collapse out on you and take your money just gone. You know why? Because you're not FCC insured. FCC insured. That's why. Your money be gone. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Brick and mortar banks are insured. Most of them are. I don't know of any insured online banks. I don't. If there are some, I don't. So anyway, guys, my time is running out. Just let me know right now. I don't have that much space. So I'm about to get out this thing. I'll be back. See you guys again. We're going to talk about the power station, the new other products that I'm bringing out. We're going to talk about those too. Anyway, you guys like and subscribe. I'm glad to see you guys again. We're finna get ready to bust some more heads in this thing, and we're going to do it together. We're going to learn together.